we've got the triple threat ladder match. Actually, okay, this is TLC 2. So at WrestleMania 2000, we had the 3-team ladder match. At SummerSlam 2000, we had TLC 1. This is TLC 2.
Okay.
So tables, ladders. It's just a ladder match, basically, because all this shit's still legal anyway.
Real quickly, can I show one more ticket price that I found?
I mean, do you really have to do that kind of thing? It's kind of a bummer.
You know you want to hear this ticket, though. I mean,
look, it's better than modern WWE tickets. Look at all those, look, they're literally stacking up the tables and the
gosh.
But to be fair, the name of the match is tables, ladders, and chairs. Also, I want to point out those are the classic WWE Tag Team or the WWF Tag Team Championships, the one that were in effect when I started watching wrestling. I hate them; they're fucking ugly, but I'm super nostalgic for them, and they look better than a lot of modern belts.
Really quickly, I topped off my drink, and I ran out of oat milk, so I put cream in it, like heavy cream. Fucking great.
Oh, I love heavy cream.
So do I.
If y'all get another good shot at those championship belts, though, tell me what you think of them. I just think they're... There you go. Look at them quickly.
Yeah, I don't like the bold color just slapped in the middle.
Well, no, I like the color in the middle of the belt.
I don't mind some color, but that's not great.
I think they're too big and they're too blocky.
Okay.
Even though they're not a perfect rectangle. But I never really liked those.
Yeah, that would definitely go on to make Goth Baby.
I'm definitely nostalgic for them.
Okay. He's got, 4 kids now, with Goth Baby being the youngest?
I don't know.
I think he's got 3 sons before her.
What do we think of the Hardy Boyz look at the time?
That's definitely the dad of Goth Baby.
I used to wash windows for a living, and I wore a shirt like that to work one day.
Okay. Don't remember you owning a shirt like that.
Just to tease my coworker. Well, it didn't have, the studs and stuff on it, but I had, a mesh shirt that I wore to work one day just for the fun of it.
Okay. Anyway, whatever the show is called, WrestleCade.
Not in a mean way. I was friends with my coworker.
Yes.
He was just gay, so I was just fucking with him, showing off.
Anyway.
But again, not in a mean-spirited way. It was very lighthearted.
Anyway.
I don't want it to imply the wrong thing.
This is called the ringside royalty ticket.
And no, I wasn't being, conceited, oh, he's gay, he must... No, he had literally expressed interest in me. In a friendly way, though, because I was married.
I was teasing him I'm a married man, you can't have this. But look at it.
Well, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying,
That's exactly what I was saying.
No, I wasn't, but...
Anyway, ringside royalty ticket, $1,122.38.
So it's not much better than WrestleMania tickets.
No.
Considering what you're paying for.
This is what you get. You get the
You missed Christian's glasses. He took them back off.
But you get the Super Show backstage tour, Super Show private entrance, Super Show in-ring photo op, for VIP autograph / pro photo ops, a talent to be determined, ringside royalty t-shirt, ringside royalty lanyard.
You show up expecting Mick Foley and you get Harvey Whippleman.
I think they'll announce it before the show, but they haven't revealed the guests yet.
Oh, the ticket's on sale now?
The ticket's on sale, yes.
So then you pay for it.
I mean,
yeah. You're gonna get
if you're going to get them now, yeah, you're taking a gamble. But if you wait, if they're still available...
You hope it's going to be, Devon Dudley, and it turns out to be Brandon Cutler.
Commemorative piece of Super Show canvas, special video message from featured guests to be determined, and 10% off... Wait, no, there's multiple things. 10% off
Wait. Rate Bubba's outfit.
It's camo.
It is.
Not very good camo.
I don't like that. Exactly.
Devon's got the camo pants.
Vax did it better.
Love me some... Dudleyz, Hardys, and Edge and Christian, they really revived tag team wrestling in the WWF for this period of time, and they still stand out as some of the best tag team performers in tag team matches of their era. Dudleyz, of course, had come from ECW. They were a standard act in ECW and come over to WWE. And in fact, we saw one of their early matches when we watched the Royal Rumble from 2000 last year. They had the tables match with the Hardys at the beginning of the show.
Nice.
The Hardys, of course, were long-time enhancement talents for the WWE, aka jobbers. They also did the motion capture for some of the WWF video games early on, doing the moves of all the other wrestlers.
And now they're raising Goth Baby.
And they eventually broke through, thanks in large part to their feud with Edge and Christian in the late 2000 when they had the Terry Invitational Tournament, the TIT, to try to win the $25,000 in quotes in the services of Terry Runnels as their manager.
Nice.
They had a really good ladder match at No Mercy 2000.
Light yellow pants.
Yeah, on Christian Cage.
Okay, anyway.
A.K.A. Jay Riso.
10% off at the WrestleCade weekend merch stand, front of line express pass, and ringside royalty personal concierge.
At this point, they should.
That's what I tried to say!
Jesus fucking
Fuck
Christ,
off.
Bots, they're concierge!
The ones didn't function.
This is.
Fuck
Your
off.
face is redder than Jeff Hardy's hair right now.
This show almost fell.
Don't fall over,
The
dumbass.
ladder's already in the ring. That didn't take long.
No, it didn't.
At
Anyway,
first-
that's everything you get for almost $1,200.
To the best of my knowledge, the original ladder match took place in Bret Hart's dad's promotion in Calgary in the mid to late 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the earliest ones were between Bret Hart and his brother-in-law, or future brother-in-law at the time, Dynamite Kid. It came to the WWF in, I want to say 92, when Bret and Shawn would do the first ladder matches over the Intercontinental title at the house shows. And I remember being really excited to see one of those, and I got to see, they did put one out on like a special video release.
Mm-hmm.
You remember, this is back in the days that we didn't have Monday Night Raw every Monday. We didn't have, we only had 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 pay-per-views a year, so you only got to see so much of it. And then it was Shawn and Razor at WrestleMania 10 at Madison Square Garden in 1994 that had like the first really well-known ladder match. Their 5-star classic over the Intercontinental title. And they would have another ladder match at SummerSlam 95, and Triple H and Rock would do it at SummerSlam 98. But then it would be the Hardys and Edge and Christian and the Dudley Boys who would really redefine the ladder matches in this era. Like I say, they had their first triple threat tag team ladder match at WrestleMania 2000. They would have the first official TLC match at SummerSlam 2000. And then they'd complete the trilogy. Well, they'd complete the original trilogy here at WrestleMania with TLC 2. And then, when did they have the triple ladder? Was it... Oh no, this is the year when yeah, this has got to be the year, right? When Lita on behalf of the Hardys, Rhino on behalf of Edge and Christian, and Spike Dudley on behalf of the Dudleys would also get involved in the match.
Okay.
Wait, that was only 99 cents. Is it an auction?
Hold up. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's $5.50 shipping.
Yeah. Well, it'll probably get higher than that before the auction's done.
Yeah.
Most auctions will start low, but
oh yeah,
they
I know.
won't stay there.
Because that's what's recommended for art cards. No, I was just looking. I can get a WWE match piece of the canvas much cheaper than that ticket, and that's
that stuff
one of the
is really
coolest
cool.
things.
And the original one of those I remember was again.
Unless Mick Foley's one of the special guests.
Well, again, going back to WrestleMania 1996, the Bret Hart Shawn Michaels Iron Man match that I venerate so much, my favorite match of all time.
Yeah.
That was what they were promoting at the show. You can order it now. Whoever wins the match, you're going to get a piece of the canvas cut up, a picture of the winner, and autographed by the winner. And, I mean, it was like $50 or something at the time, and I probably couldn't have afforded it at the time, but I also didn't make any big play to get it, maybe because I couldn't afford it, I don't know. But yeah, in hindsight, I really, because that's my favorite match, my two favorite wrestlers.
How much would it cost
Shawn
to
was
get
the winner.
nowadays?
I've looked it up on eBay before. At the time, I think it was a couple $100. What it is now, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a super cool piece of memorabilia that I would love to get. And it's a lot more common. I've got a lot of like game use stuff and sports cards. I've got helmets and baseball bats and uniforms and stuff. It's pretty common in
I
the
need this one to
sports.
go with my doll.
It's pretty common in the sports memorabilia market nowadays. They're not hard. Certain people, certain times, certain events would be hard to get. But it's not hard to get in general. But yeah, that was the original one I remember. And I'd love to get one of those again. That's one of those things that I missed out on in my youth that I'd really like to go back. It's that and the Heinz ketchup bottle spaceship. Because there was a commercial where the kid was flying around his glass Heinz ketchup bottle. And then they showed him like flying flying it around like it was a spaceship. And they made a toy version of that. And it was like a mail-away thing. And I don't know why I didn't get it at the time because I thought it was so cool. And
I have such a long list of toys I wish I had that I didn't get.
I was not like underprivileged. I had tons of toys. I had pretty much anything I wanted.
Expensive fucking
so
things.
I'm not really sure why I didn't get that. It either just fell through the cracks, or I didn't point out how badly I wanted, or it just happened to be a time where I didn't have money for it. Maybe it was near a birthday or something. So I'm not like blaming my parents like, God, why didn't I get it? I don't know why I
wasn't blaming you either.
Boy, I wish I had gotten it. Those are the two things, and the two collectibles in my life that I really wish I'd gotten when I had the chance.
One thing, it really wasn't a collectible per se, but one thing I do know that I really fucking wanted as a kid and never got was an American Gold doll. Until 2020.
Look, watch this. This is a brutal looking power bomb because it's basically just Jeff's head going through. Look at that.
Nice. When I found one for $30.
Nice. Yeah, great. Enjoy that fucking broken neck, Jeff.
I mean, no, that's not fun, but visually.
Yeah, it looked brutal visually.
Brutal is visually pleasing in a wrestling match, unless it looks serious.
Are you a fucking sadist?
No, I just like brutal wrestling matches.
So you probably won't be one of those people who likes the garbage match where people are breaking like fluorescent light tubes on each other and shit.
Is that why I like
Maybe.
Mick Foley stuff so much?
That's just horrible.
He's fucking dedicated. That man goes down on
Even
thumbtacks.
Mick didn't go as far as some of the
I say, I
garbage
don't
matches.
know about that.
And Mick's somebody who at least knew how to fucking wrestle, understood psychology, understood how to make an impact with something, and wasn't just doing it because he couldn't do anything else.
Like I said,
So he bears some of the blame for the culture of garbage wrestling, but Mick wasn't a garbage wrestler.
like I said, I don't know about that much, but what I have seen in WWE, yes, I tend to like the matches that are a little more physically intense like that.
Wait, now physically intense.
Well,
is
no,
one
like
thing.
a little bit more violent, a little bit brutal, etc.
And yeah, I'll go back
She
to
wants
like
blood.
I'll go back.
I
to,
want people being slammed through the fucking tables and landing on the
like
fucking
the tag team
or
match
the barbed wire shit.
at Slamboree 1994. It was Mick Foley and Kevin Sullivan against the Nasty Boys for the tag team
Falling through the
championship.
fucking cage.
It was a false count anywhere. It was a Broad Street bully match because they were in Philadelphia and they had one of the former Philadelphia Flyers enforcers. He was the referee for the match and everything. But it was basically a false count anywhere, no disqualification match. Okay.
Yeah.
And that was like one of the first real hard hitting. I'd seen street fights before, but this felt like it took it up to another level. They were just like beating the fuck out of each other with anything they could find. And that was entertaining, but they can go way too far with this crap, like breaking light tubes over each other and slicing each other up with pizza cutters for just nothing.
That I probably would. That is a line.
Just for
that
the sake,
I would probably draw the line.
just for the sake of gore and because they
I don't
can't
want
fucking
that.
do anymore.
I do
Mick was
want
not
it to be a really
Mick
good
was somebody who could
match.
actually wrestle a fucking match. You know, he found his niche, and like I say, he does bear some of the responsibility for the current garbage match culture.
Exactly.
But he could do way more than that, and it wasn't the same. It's, you know, people are like, it's not, you know, you and I are not the same. You're not the same as Mick Foley doing just because you do some of this crap.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want it just for the fuck of it. I do want it to be part of a good match and like make sense and whatnot.
This is a podcast, so I don't want you guys to be quiet, but I want y'all to watch the rest of this match.
Okay, that's fine.
Because there's going to be a lot of big bumps and different moves and stuff you profess to like, so watch what's going on. And
I
comment
am
on it.
Isn't it
watching.
niche, not niche?
I think
Niche
it's
is
either.
what he said.
Niche.
That's how I've always pronounced it, but I think it's
Weird.
acceptable either way.
I've only
You
ever
pronounce
heard
it
niche.
weirdly.
Yet I've probably only ever heard Dad say it. Anyway,
Like, I'm the only one who pronounces anything odd to you.
to be fair,
Fucking Lando called him hand, for God's sake.
Wait, no, I was also going to say the
Wait, that's
gemstone.
Lando.
The gemstone. I know it is paradox.
Look, I know I ain't Lando, but still, I'm allowed a quirk
no.
or two.
Anyway, the gemstone.
Anyway, Spike
paradox.
Dudley, Spike
Nice.
Dudley, the storyline brother of Bubba and Devon, late of ECW, has joined the fray. To come in and interfere on behalf. This would actually be, for all intents and purposes, this is going to become a 3-on-3-on-3 match.
Makes
Spike's going to work with the Dudleys. Rhino is going to come out and work with Edge and Christian, and Lita is going to come out and work with the Hardy Boys.
Anyway, I was trying to say the gemstone. Paradox. That's how it's called in Steven Universe, and that is an accurate pronunciation of
Rhino.
it. I will say that. One of my friends will correct me saying peridot, which is apparently the French pronunciation of
Peridot?
it.
Well, that's
We
like,
ain't fucking fit.
that's like Van Gogh, isn't it? Really, Van Gogh
I don't know.
or Van Gogh, something like that. But in
Peridot.
English, we always say Van Gogh.
And that's what
I
very
mean, big
much
stick
accepted.
about
Rhino
that
comes
fan
in,
for me.
What? There's a fucking wrestling match going on, and it's fucking
There's
awesome.
definitely
God
punching in
damn
that.
it.
Peridot.
That is an accepted thing. They're both normal and accepted.
Wait. I have something
Yeah,
to
but
say
it's
about...
not-
Wait. I want to interject something about gemstones, but I want to save it for after this match. Somebody
Okay.
can remind me after this match, okay?
Okay,
I'll do my
gemstones
best.
after the match. Got it.
Gabby, if you don't get your eyes off that fucking phone, I'm going to throw it through the fucking...
Who is that?
I am not
Lita! Lita!
She's in pink.
Matt
I like
Hardy,
it.
Matt Hardy's girlfriend at the time would actually...
Would not become his wife.
No, because she and Edge would end up having an affair when Matt Hardy was out with an injury.
Ah.
Pretty scandalous affair, for lack of a better word. And Lita and Edge would be a pretty popular act on WTV. They would have their big live sex celebration in the middle of Raw where they got naked and got under the covers on a bed in the middle of the ring.
What year was that?
2005?
What the fuck was going on in the 2000s?
Your mother and I dressed up as Edge and Lita for Halloween.
I don't remember that, but I remember knowing that fact.
To be fair, I looked more like Jay Muse than Edge, but I tried.
Emphasis on tried. Purple pants. Really quick, I was trying to say, earlier, when I said I needed something to go with my doll, I found a Natalia 2018 Topps SummerSlam. It's a card, Topps card. But
what do we got going
SummerSlam
on here?
canvas.
Rhinos on Bubba. Oh,
1025.
Doomsday Device from the Dudley Boys. The iconic finishing move of the Legion of Doom, a.k.a. the Road Warriors. And Lita with it. Look at that! She just fucking gave him brain damage. And there goes the top.
Okay.
Lacey Ball. Oh, that's a couple steps left.
Okay.
Lita,
Why did the top go?
Lita returned from a neck. Lita had been out with a neck injury. Lita hurt her neck performing on the television show Dark Angel and was out for like a year with a neck injury. Yes, and she came back at the Raw in Columbia, South Carolina when me and your grandfather were there.
Nice.
And she came out and she hit somebody with a move and she pulled off her top. That's the show that I bought you the Lita t-shirt at.
That's the green t-shirt,
The green
isn't
t-shirt, yeah.
That's somewhere in my room, I think. Unless it's currently in the laundry.
And then the next wrestling show I went to with that show, I bought you the Batista bear.
Batista!
'Cause you were little, you wouldn't have cared.
Oh my god, I found Rhea Ripley, $60 fucking. Not... Oh god!
Wait,
oh god! Oh god!
Where's my wallet? I was gonna buy a new computer, but you know what? Fuck it.
As I said before, Rhea Ripley is a need.
Exactly. Shit, I don't know what I'm booking her for, but if I can book her for $60, I'll take it. I don't care what it's for.
That was an odd chair shot. He just like slid the chair over the top of Edge's head and like pulled him down. I'm not exactly sure what was going on there, but Matt missed on that. Oh, Swanton by Jeff. Off the ladder, onto Rhino, through a table at ringside. And you guys are missing it. Motherfucker.
I'm not missing anything.
That phone's
I'm gonna
going
Google...
down. That phone's going
I'm not
down the
missing
toilet.
anything.
I'm gonna search Batista on eBay.
Please, just this match
That hair is very red.
and the gimmick battle royal and the main event. You can play on your phone during Undertaker and Triple H. Okay,
During
just
the
three
WrestleMania,
matches.
you actually liked at some point of time.
Well, we've already watched that match on the show too. That one table did not break. They were set up across two tables.
I
Why there's so many
It's
fucking
cool.
ladders?
Because it's a TLC match,
ladders
bro.
match.
What do you need 4 fucking ladders?
Domino.
Do your move.
You're gonna throw one guy into one of them, and they're all gonna topple over onto another guy.
That one is so high, it literally almost brushes the belts. Here's a replay of that.
What move
Damn.
genuinely needs 4 fucking ladders?
Something that-
I mean,
looks
sometimes
cool.
guys will like walk across the ladders to do something. And they've set those ladders up for other moves. This is the one they're going to use to climb to try to get the
slow
belts.
ass
I would
ladder
just like to
climb.
say,
Yeah, that's the one trope of ladder matches I don't like. I feel like you can work around that.
Ladder
Oh,
climb.
are they going to do the hang? Is this the one they do the hang?
yes.
Once it took the ladder, didn't knock it over, just took it.
No, I think this is the one. Is this the one where they're going to do a spear? No, I see Jeff climbing.
I
don't know.
Why is he doing a slow climb on the... What's he doing?
I know.
He's like posing. Like, hey guys, how you doing?
Devon, my bad.
Just chilling.
Really quickly,
He's hanging by
found...
one hand now.
Nice.
Look at Christian.
That
Oof.
requires some athleticism.
I know one of the legendary ladder matches between these teams. Somebody was hanging from the belts. He's going to walk across them. Yeah, Jeff. This may even be the moment. One of them is hanging from the belts, and Edge is going to do a spear off one of the ladders. Oh no!
Nice.
Oh no!
I told you, Dominoes.
Yeah, I think this might be it. I think this might be where Jeff's going to hang from the belts, and Edge is going to spear him from a ladder.
Okay. Really quickly, I found Batista canvas card. Much cheaper than Rhea
Those
Ripley.
are unstable ladders.
Well, they're in a... The ring is plywood with canvas stretched across it.
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, here it is. This is it. This is going to be the
Nice.
spear. Edge is going to spear him off the belts. I'm almost positive.
He's holding the ladder with his feet.
Yeah, but look, Bubba's going to come out and being the dick that he is. He's going to take... And then here we go.
He's like dragging him, yeah.
And look, Edge is on that super high ladder, and then boom.
Oh!
That's a
That's
fall.
a cool move.
That's a big move. And match ain't over yet. Belts are still up there.
Yep.
Now they take a nap.
Teddy bear.
Time for the 5-minute nap break in the middle of that.
Why are teddy bears named after Theodore Roosevelt, or whoever they were named after?
Well, the apocryphal story is that like he saved a bear. Like he was on a hunt, and like some friends like had set up a bear. Like they had him captured and ready for him to kill.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, I'm not going to do it like that. I want to actually go out and hunt something, and that I think is where the teddy bear came from.
Okay.
You could look it up and get more details, but that's the basis of the story.
People. Mick Foley teddy bears
Bye-bye.
exist. Not in the same way as Batista, but
Ooh.
they exist.
That was a big bump.
3 tables.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the tables are going to break. If they'd just gone straight to the floor, it would have hurt probably more than the table.
Yo, those broken pieces of table kind of look yummy, not gonna lie.
Some people have gotten fucked up from broken. Bob Holly and Fit Finley have both had very serious injuries where the table broke and like cut them. Like it's pretty rare considering the number of table bumps there are, but it does happen. But in general, the tables do serve to break your fall to a degree. It's not as nice as like falling into a crash pad or even like cardboard boxes or something. but it's better than if they'd fallen all the way just straight down to the floor.
Yeah,
Well,
that
it's like
was
some odd
bump.
take on a tie bear beanie thing.
Like, I'm not going to diminish the suffering for going through that table. I'm sure it's quite painful, but it's better than if you had just fallen all the way. Now we got Rhino just carrying Christian on his shoulders. And now Christian's got the belts. That's it.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
that's
the
quick.
win.
I
quick
I
snap
found
to the
2
belt.
versions of a McFoley
Yeah, but there was a
teddy bear.
lot before. There was a
Facts.
car wreck before that.
Oh,
There was like an
one of them-
18-car pileup on the freeway before that. So you can't really begrudge that ending.
Yeah.